Today we're going to go with some antique four-wheel drive vehicles in the world-famous Pritchett Canyon near Moab, Utah during the Easter Jeep Safari 2025. This video is a Quasi 8 production. Pritchett Canyon is a beautiful canyon. Just being in there and looking at the scenery is amazing and awesome. But the challenges that you encounter in your off-road vehicles are also amazing and awesome. It begins with just a few little steps and drives along a fairly easy trail. This first little obstacle is an optional one. This is Dave Delight in his CJ3A Rusty, bumping up it. We didn't get everyone on this obstacle. It's actually an optional obstacle. A lot of people just go around it to the right. This is Jesse Coombs in his 1942 Willys MB Brutus. A lot of this video is shot by Todd Stewart. Todd does a lot of his work on Instagram. You can find him at Outdoor Mountain Man on Instagram. That's why he shoots a lot of his video in this vertical format. He's kind enough to share his video with me for this production. There's Todd.
Brickyard right here that we're coming on to. Lots of little fun little obstacles to hang out on. So I see everybody do some fun stuff here. Jesse's got Brutus.
Yeah.
We're gonna crush it. We're gonna see what we can do.
So this is the Brickyard, kind of a play area and early on in Pritchett Canyon. There's Dave in his CJ3A Rusty. On the left, he's trying a line that I've never been able to make in my 2A. This is my CJ2A Grandpa's Jeep on the right. This is Peter Vollers in his 74 CJ5. He calls his Jeep Cowboy. Got a couple of rigs that are a little bit
3 inches to your passenger.
Odd guy out on this trip. Peter in his CJ5. It's back to Dave. This is Billy Douglas in his CJ3A. Pete, he calls it. The other odd man out is this guy, our friend Tim Cooper. Come on, Peter. Get your camera focused there on Tim. Tim Cooper in his vintage Land Rover. Calls his Land Rover the penalty box. This is Jeff Petrovich in his 43 Willys MB. Bam Bam. There's Jesse and Brutus.
Woo!
We all lined up for this poser shot here at the top of the brickyard. One of the reasons we stopped here in the brickyard is we had a few guys from the Gone Jeepin' YouTube channel, and one of them that was Rick Payway. And Rick took some time here in the brickyard to interview and do some walkarounds with 3 of us, I believe, talk about our Jeeps. You can see those videos on the Gone Jeepin' channel here on YouTube. That's GONE_GPN. The next obstacle we come to is called Down and Dirty. Now our little Jeeps take it a little different than the big Jeeps. This line is actually new to me. I've been through Pritchett 3 other times, and we didn't take this line the last time I went, but going down this Down and Dirty. It has a real narrow shelf here that you can drive across and then on down into the wash at the bottom. But it's real sketchy because you have to drive at a real off-camber angle, and the shelf is just barely wide enough to fit our little narrow Jeeps. So I was real nervous about it. I hadn't done it before, so Jesse said, "I'll show you how it's done." He jumped in and went first. From this angle, it doesn't look nearly as bad as it feels in the driver's seat. So I came next in my CJ2A Grandpa's Jeep. And I was real nervous about this line. In fact, at first I said I wasn't going to do it. But I watched Jesse do it and decided that I'd be all right. But in all my years of wheeling, I never gotten used to the off camber, especially off camber over a 8 or 9 foot drop. Doesn't look that deep there, but it's pretty deep. Just as a side note, you see the gal in the black pants right there, her knee kind of showing. That's Holly Fowler of the Mischief Maker TV YouTube channel. Her group came up on the back of us as we were going through Down and Dirty. So she stopped and took a few pictures of us. I think she slipped a little bit of the footage into her video of their trip through Pritchett Canyon.
Hey, Stan, barbecue sauce.
Next up, we've got Peter Vollers in his CJ5. The CJ5 is a little bit wider than our flat fenders, so his margins for error are even smaller.
I can't zoom in. Oh, you're pushing the rear like rock. Okay, now you can turn into it a little bit.
So far, I'm like,
Get on that wall. Stay right up tight on that wall. Hard driver, come on, easy. That's all I got. Okay, great.
Because I don't know how to do that, and then I have to have him do it. You know what I mean?
Doing great, you're fine. Okay, your rear's gonna come down, they're gonna reset. Okay,
I'll tell you
set
what,
hard.
when she hit the mill, and you hit
Now,
120
when you
next year,
back up to this wall, don't
Next
try
year.
and climb it. Yep.
I'll buy a
Yeah, I'll get
Z63.
So you'll fix your steering as you get on.
I was kind of standing down below watching Peter as he came across this shelf.
You keep that front tire on the
Tell you,
wall.
my stomach was more in knots watching him than it was when I drove across it. Peter's only had this Jeep for a couple of years, and he's just figuring it out. He's doing a good job of it.
You're about to come out of that thing. Come on. Just come now. Just come on. Just make it happen. Don't spend any extra time in there. All this jockeying is making it worse. There you go. Good. Hold. Good. Drive towards me. Good. Right there. Come on. Come on, just drive to me. Stop messing around. Come to me. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, let me see what's happening.
Gotta be
shaft.
spring angler?
Okay. Your rear spring combo. Back up? Yeah. Okay. No, you're not. You're on the edge. Either way, you'll be fine. I would say come forward. Come forward towards me. Right here. Just come up with a little bit of effort. Fine. Can you come up? So you're up. You're up. You're up. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Okay. This way. Yep.
Way to go, Pete. Barbecue sauce.
No, just keep seeing what happens. It might climb.
This is some of Todd's footage from down below. I just wanted to show this different
Okay. Reset it.
angle of Peter coming across there. You can see that notch right there where his passenger front tire is. It's really a sketchy spot.
Okay, stop. Reset again. Okay, now stay on that wall. You keep that front tire on the wall. Yep. Repeat. Keep your fear. Good. Good. Good.
I think Peter was pretty nervous about it. I know I was for him, but
You're about to come out of that thing. Come on.
Jesse coaxed him through here pretty great.
Just come on. Just make it happen. Don't spend any extra time in there. All this jockeying is making it worse. There you go. Good. Hold. Good. Drive towards me. Now turn in and get on that wall. Really drive into it. Perfect.
Dave Delight coming through.
You can turn down. Not too much.
See a lot more of Dave here in a little bit.
Right there, you're good right there.
Probably more than he would want you to see.
Yep, perfect.
But from this angle, you can really see how big that drop is off of that shelf.
Yes, sir. Okay, now stay close to that rock. You're out of it. Nice job.
Once you get down to here and kind of out of this real sketchy area, there's still a little bit of work to do. So turn the camera around here and put it on Dave
He's Dave Delight. He can make anything.
as he gets up out of here.
Oh, I jinxed him.
One of the nice things about a little flat fender Jeep is they're not very heavy. When you get hung up on a rock, one or two guys can rock you or push you a little bit. A lot of times get you off of what you're stuck on.
Try reverse, Dave. Yeah. Back off it. Now you're off it. Maybe hard right.
Dave did make it out of there.
Stay right nice and close to it. Yep, stay up on that wall. Okay, easy. Okay, now turn in.
Billy Douglas in his 3A
Yep, that's perfect. Okay, now back a little bit.
kind of rolled through it like there was
Yep,
no issue.
drive to me. Come on. Just drive, drive, drive. Okay, now hug that wall. We're out. Good job. And then after this, stand up.
Come on, Pete.
Everything looks good. You're going to be in good shape. Just your job to stay on that wall. Yeah, perfect. So just keep coming and stay on the wall.
Tim and his Land Rover are once again a little bit bigger than our rigs,
Room is spare. You're good.
so he's got a little less margin for error as he comes through.
All right, just drive to me, and I'll tell you when to turn. Just keep driving straight. Okay, now turn down. All the way down. No, more down. More down. More down. Okay? Now, Tim. Okay, drive to here. Drive to me. Yeah, you're in great shape. You can turn down a little. A little more.
Here on the left, you can see Alan Kohler
Okay.
in his CJ3A Thumper
You completed the obstacle. You're
coming up the bottom of the wash.
done.
Alan has a larger set of tires on there with 10-inch rims and that stick out wide, and he was a little worried about that shelf and coming across that shelf, so he came straight down further back and then came up the wash,
I think
which
I'm pretty
ended up
wide,
being a
too.
little bit of a struggle for him.
I think they're Scout 2 axles.
I
which is
do.
similar width.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have made it fun.
It was fun. I came off that rock at the end. That was the scary part for me. Yeah.
Do that again, but climb a little higher. If you can climb up here, Alan, then you'll miss that thing. Or maybe more passenger, one of the two. I think you're still good, Jeff.
As Alan's jockeying for position down in the wash, Jeff and Bam Bam are coming across on the shelf. And up
just stepped
above, we
all
have
over
one of the
Alan's
rigs from
mojo.
Holly Fowler's group coming across above. Those big rigs, they just come straight down. They don't mess around, but
Okay. All right, now turn down.
too big of a drop for us in our short wheelbases.
Yeah, if your rear's gonna scrub, it's okay. They drive you.
Go, Jeff. Barbecue sauce.
Keep coming, kind of. Yep, exactly. Yep. Okay. Leave it in here again. So reset again.
Needs a little bit of momentum.
I think you should do that. Yeah. What let's do, Alan? Yeah, put your passenger on this. On that notch. Yeah, so. Well, no, too much fight. Too much fight. Hey, yeah, now turn in a little. Yeah, yeah, good. Okay, now hold on. Straighten out a touch. And then drive. You don't have to bump it, you gotta drive through.
That rock slider.
Okay, so stay turned back this way. Other way. Oh, okay. So stand thinks you need to be about 6 inches that way. Okay. Well, so every time he's hitting this, I don't, is that even a 6 inch
Keep an eye on
I will, yeah. It's gonna roll right into me.
We don't want to lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Why don't I try the high line again, but
In the
just
shade.
driving through it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So yeah, climb early.
There you go. That's it there.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. On the one.
Yeah.
Okay, that was closer.
So close.
So eventually Alan got tired of
one up
messing
there.
with it
I'll bring you back the winch.
There's one
and
right up there
decided
if you wanna
to
use
just
it,
pull a
let it
winch
go.
line.
Jess, there's a point
So
up
that
there
big
if you wanna
rig
let
up
him
the
go.
top,
Just right
he
there
came
next to
down.
Do you want him to come down and pull him?
See Jesse walking across in front of us
Should've got
there.
ahead of you. I got
And
excited.
just off camera, a rock came down and hit him in. You never know what kind of hazards you're gonna run into here in the rocks of Moab.
Under his tire pinched.
I think we have a few good attempts. Just lost a
That last one, you were inches from that
Then we just ran a winch line up to his bumper. Used him as a winch point.
15 minutes ago.
I'm sure we could have fussed around and got Alan through there without winching, but got tired of it. This next obstacle is Chewy Hill. Tim and his rover was our first rig up Chewy. Kind of two phases. The bottom phase, climbing up, and then you swing right, and there's another little tricky step or two right there.
At the top, and that rope got hung up on something.
There's another rope down here.
Tim tossed some of his recovery gear out as he was bouncing up those steps. Next up, it's me and Grandpa's Jeep. We struggled a little at first, even to get a tire up on it. Once you get up over that first big step, it's almost a perfect double whammy for us. You just got to keep the tires turning until they hook up. This is the area at the top. Dave and Rusty bounce right up it.
Hey, Pete, you know your line? Hey, reset. You're in the spot you don't want to be. Yeah, that's not the place you want to hang out. Go back and start over.
Peter decides to try out his winch. First time I went up Chewy, I got winched up. I got winched up by Rory Irish, I think.
Go, go, go. Okay, stop, 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 stop. Reset. Drive it like you own it. Oh. Okay, so Billy, you had that. It's your turn.
and Thumper really have no real issues on Chewy. Helen's running those UTV tires. They really performed quite well all week.
Okay, bump
Moab.
up.
Come on, Jesse. You get it? Come up that thing. Get it? Hell yeah. Stage two. Dang it, I wanted that to go.
Yeah.
Nice work, Jesse. That was awesome.
Nice job, Alan. You got the lesson already.
So with Pritchett, there's several named obstacles and areas that you have to work hard to get up and over, like Down and Dirty or Chewy Hill that we just did. But sometimes you're just driving along the regular trail and there's some rock hazards. This is just some examples of places that you have to drive. You have to be able to drive
There
your
you go,
rig
Dave, you're
on
through.
rocks.
You're gonna jump up here on this rock. You're good.
Down on bad. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, none of that.
This spot's kind of scary. It's hard to get a good angle at it to start coming down. And this is me. I'm the first one down it.
Roll right through it, Stan. No passenger. Roll. There you go.
Nice job, Stan.
Through a little bit.
Somewhere right through here before I went down this wall, I figured out that I only had three-wheel drive. I'd broken in the right front axle and just now figured it out.
Really? I'm three-wheel drive. Why? Broken axle. Oh, no.
The next guy down is Dave and Rusty, and you're going to see how just a few inches one way or the other can turn into a disaster.
Passenger drive.
no, no, no.
Dave, are you okay? Yeah. You all right?
We felt really blessed this time that Dave was saved by his roll bar and his spare tire. His Jeep really wasn't hurt too badly for such a big rollover, one and a half times over. Dave wasn't hurt at all, had his seatbelt
Dave, come
on.
sit down. Come sit down. To
His
the
roll
side.
bar took a beating, but saved him.
Thirsty right now. Gonna get a drink. No, there was a leak. It looks like she's leaking. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
it's got some holes in it.
Well, let's drink it before we leak it out.
This is right after he crawled out.
Time to get a new one, huh?
Yeah, we're okay. Thank you.
Except for that guy and that Jeep.
The carriage.
Yeah, it looks like lock washer. It's
All the way
out of there, but other than that,
Tell me about it.
looks like my protection for the clutch linkage is holding up, but I green welded. Bash pan.
One of the tires got knocked off the bead, so we had to change one tire before we put the winches on it to turn it back over.
See the other side now when you get back over. Roll bar's bent, but somebody built it. Looked like it had a plumber's light, but it saved me today.
It appeared to work.
Yeah, that saved me. So anyway,
The best part is you get to tell the story.
yeah, God, I'm not being life flighted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And your light bulbs didn't break either.
We decided to do a team effort with these two rigs parked up above with their winch lines coming down over the top and the other side. And then we had one other Billy down at the bottom over towards the front of his rig to keep it from sliding back. And Jeff was standing on the rock kind of orchestrating it all like a conductor.
Stop.
Got it back up on the shelf there, the level. Dave jumped in and cranked it a little bit, and it didn't seem to have any kind of hydrolock issues. He cranked it for a minute and then figured out that all the fuel had run out.
It's out of gas. It almost started the first.
Got a can in the back.
I know.
We are driving.
Dumped some more gas in,
We may
and
need
she fired right up. A little bit of smoke, but I've seen a lot worse.
That's good. Dave's rolling again. I can't believe it. Amazing.
Now hold on.
Next one down the hill is Peter. After watching Dave go over and winching him back over, he thought it might be wise to
So roll it out. Roll it out. Roll.
put a few guys on a strap,
Nice job.
hold his roll bar back just in case.
Thanks, boys.
Probably didn't need it, but it's good to feel that security.
That's a rattler. This is a good one for the old.
It's good for yeah. Either it's good for the heart or good for the hemorrhoids.
Thanks, Jay.
Yeah, on this side so they can hear you.
Okay, easy, easy, easy. Stay into it, passenger. Easy, 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 easy. Now you're gonna roll it. Roll it out. Roll it out. Roll it out. Roll it out. Nice job. That was perfect.
Good job, buddy.
Easy. Oh, okay. Easy. Easy still. Easy still. Easy one more. Now you're gonna roll it out. Just roll, roll, roll. Don't mess around. Get down that hill.
Just go down it.
Yeah, first gear and just get off the brake and get in that thing. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Nice job.
Okay, Jesse, you're up.
Same thing. Once you feel it go, you let it go, right?
Yep.
As soon as you feel it, you start to let it go.
Tell me when I'm there.
You're right on the edge now.
All right, I'm gonna drive it out.
Drive it out. Barbecue sauce.
Made it.
As Jesse finishes coming down this drop, I'm going to finish up this part of the presentation of our taking these antique vehicles through Pritchett Canyon. I'll have the other half of our adventure coming up. We'll have more adventure, a lot of it coming from the fact that I broke my right front axle. Thanks for watching.